Hello everybody and welcome to this latest episode of the MoneyMan. Now I'm going to show you a complete set that I've had for a few months. This was one of the only successful swaps I think I've done in the last 18 months because of all the restrictions. And what I'm going to show you is a complete set of Brazilian Reais, and they are absolutely fantastic. So first I'm going to show you the commemorative note that was issued in the year 2000, and it is the 10 real note, and here it is. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail about the sort of imagery in these banknotes. We're just going to focus on the aesthetic beauty, but I can tell you that this banknote was introduced to celebrate the 500th anniversary of the Portuguese arrival on the shores of Brazil. So what you've got is one of the famous leaders of that expedition, I believe, Pedro Cabral, and he is depicted on the front of this banknote. If we spin it around and look at the back, you can see we've got a representation of the ethnic plurality of Brazil and the cultural diversity as well. So I think this is a really beautiful banknote. Absolutely love this polymer design. Very, very nice indeed. So that was one of the banknotes that I got in this wonderful swap that I did with this fantastic gentleman from Brazil. So let's have a look at the next one. This is the regular circulating series. We've got the lowest denomination, which is the 2 real note, and here it is. Now you'll see this this image on all of the banknotes, and it's called the effigy of the Republic, and this is something that's used in both Brazil and Portugal, and it's basically the anthropomorphization of the Republic, the sort of human effigy that represents the nation in the form of a republic. And of course it says that Brazil is of course a republic, which we all know. So there we go. So you will see this this image all the way through the series. But if we spin it around and look at the back, you can see we've got a lovely sea turtle. So there we go. So celebrating the flora and fauna is a strong theme in this series, which you'll see throughout. But I really do like the colour schemes. They're not as bright and vibrant as many other series are out there, especially coming from South and Central America, but I still think these are incredibly beautiful banknotes, and I was really happy to get hold of these. They really lifted my spirits actually, just to get a successful swap during that time, and to get such a fantastic complete series for me was very good. And also, I have so few banknotes from South America. I was really happy to add Brazil to the list, so hopefully I can do more swaps in the future and get hold of more South American currency. So the next one is the 5. You'll notice in these banknotes that they've got a wonderful watermark sort of in the middle, just left of centre, which I think is a really nice place to put them. So you can see this wonderful bird in here. But again, you can see that the front of the banknote is quite similar to the 2, and I love these wonderful patterns that go up, sort of snake up the side of the banknote. Very nice indeed. So let's have a look at the reverse. So you can see we've got this wonderful, looks like a crane or something like that. Really nice, beautiful bird. Obviously lives in the sort of reeds and marshland. Very nice indeed. So there we go. Okay, let's have a look at the next one, the 10. And here we go. So the 10 is quite nice, but again you can see that the basic design on the front of the notes is quite similar. But you can see the addition of a reflective quality to the 10. So the notes are becoming more sophisticated in terms of their security features as we go through the higher denominations. So let's have a look at the reverse. You can see we've got a wonderful parrot. So there we go. And you can see that we've got native plant species around, always surrounding these birds, these different types of wildlife, and you can see the same birds in flight there. So very nice indeed. Of course, we've got to remember that Brazil is a country with an incredible amount of biodiversity. So we're only going to get a small snippet on these banknotes, but it represents quite an incredible and varied ecosystem. So there we go. Okay, the next one. I love this banknote. I love the colour scheme. It reminds me of the 1,000 Hong Kong dollar bills actually. Here's the 20, and it's just really nice. Very beautiful, vibrant banknote. Really like this one. In fact, I think this is my favourite of the entire series, not including the polymer commemorative. This is really nice. So spin it around and look at the back, and look at that. Look at that. That wonderful. I'm not too sure what species this is. It's obviously some kind of small primate, but I'm really not sure. But there we go. Very nice. I love how the the colour scheme of the animal basically influences the colour scheme of the banknote. Really nice, fantastic. I'll just see if I can get that watermark to come through for you. It's a little bit hard to see, but if the light catches it, you can just see the face of that same animal there. Really nice. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Now, the next one is the 50, and you can see we've got the addition of a reflective security strip right on the far left, and it's very unusual to have it on the far left of a banknote, but I really like it. And you can see we've got some plants in that, and you can see the face of a little animal popping out there. We'll see what that is in a moment. But if I turn it up to the light, you can see our wonderful watermark in there. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I really like the design, the layout of these banknotes. Very interesting. Have a look at the back. And there we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. I love the reverse of this banknote. It's absolutely beautiful. It's when it catches the light. It's very nice. So there we go. Okay, let's move on. The next one is the 100. And here we go. So you can see another reflective security strip over to the far left. Very nice indeed. Nice crisp blue colour with more plants represented. And you can see that this time in the watermark we've got a fish. There we go. Not sure what species it is because I know nothing about fish. But there we go. But it looks like some kind of yeah, I would guess that this is not a river fish. It must be a deep sea fish. So there we go. Very nice indeed. Alrighty, so now we're at the highest denomination, which was one that was recently added. And here we've got the 200 real note. Very nice indeed. You can see we've got the reflective quality to the 200 just in the top right there. Very nice indeed. And if we turn it up, you can just see another animal poking its head through. And again, I have absolutely no idea what animal this is. Let's spin it around and look at the back. It looks like some kind of dog, some kind of wild dog. But there we go. So, that is the highest denomination, and you can see this one is a lovely AA prefix, which I'm very happy about. So there we go. So I am planning to do another video on this set where I will go into much more detail about the sort of cultural and historical significance of the images on the front and the reverse, and I will also look at the flora and fauna, but I might leave that for a few weeks, maybe a couple of months, let this video breathe for a little bit. I don't try to do videos on the same banknotes too close together because I don't want the content to become stale. But if you are interested in knowing more about these banknotes, do let me know, and I will follow up with another video where I will discuss everything in much more detail. But that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. It's the MoneyMan signing out for now. Bye bye.